Hi everyone. So we are doing February 2021 tarotscope, and this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're a cross watcher. Just take the energies as they resonate. Make sure to watch all your signs, as I always say, and just keep enough mind about the messages. I'm using the Muse Tarot deck and the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. They're my newest toys, my newest babies, and I also did a like an unboxing and a walkthrough. So if you want to see more of the decks, there's that video available for you. And we're just gonna jump in. Okay, we're just gonna jump in. Thank you in commenting, for joining the live, potentially for subscribing. I appreciate all your support. So let's see, what is February about for Cancer? Sun, Rising, Venus signs. 2 materials, Emperor, the Chariot, 10 of materials, 8 of emotions, the Devil, the Tower, Awakening, which is Judgment, 10 of emotions, and the 8 of inspiration. Okay, so with this deck, it's a little bit different. The suits are called like inspiration, emotions, materials, and voices instead of the typical cups, wands, etc. But I'll take you through them. Okay, and it's an absolutely gorgeous deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Star. So with the Star here, I'm not seeing a lot of swords in your reading. So yes, you could be dealing with an air sign, particularly Aquarius. However, with the Star card, I'm seeing this as the opportunity for a wish come true for some of you. Speaking of swords, 10 of voices, and also the opportunity to heal something that has ended, or to recover or rebirth something that has ended previously. Okay, now with Mercury being retrograde for most of February, yes, it is possible to have things and people saying to be reviewed, readdressed, repaired, or released. Okay. A lot of these cards I've already seen in the Pisces reading, and that can happen if you have Pisces in your chart, for example. So I'm a Pisces sun, but my rising is Cancer. So it's okay. It's typical. It's normal if you see cards repeating throughout your various signs. It just means pay attention to that. It's very important that you receive that message. Okay. So that being said, you start off with the 2 of materials. So this is the 2 of Pentacles. So you start off the month with a choice you have to make, or being pulled in different directions and trying to balance it all. Okay. The Emperor is the challenge. Now, the challenge, whatever your decision is, whatever you're contemplating, I feel like you may have waited either for a sign as to what you should or shouldn't be doing, or you might have been waiting for someone else to take the reins, for someone else to make this decision for you, type thing. However, with the Emperor as your challenge, this is telling you that it's up to you. If you want things to move in a particular direction, now is the time to take control and to reach out, or to go for what it is that you decide you want. Okay, and that's your challenge. And the foundation, why is this happening? What is it about? We have the 10 of materials, so the 10 of Pentacles. So with the 10 of Pentacles in the foundation, this is about a long-term relationship, family situation, your long-term stability, a home-based business, a family business, what it is that you view as your happily ever after with stability and growth. Okay, that's what this is about. In the past, we do have the 8 of emotions, or the 8 of cups. So you've had to walk away from a situation because it wasn't going anywhere. And this could also be where someone else has had to walk away from the situation, or walk away from you, especially if you are signed. But bottom line, there was something that it had gone as far as it was going to, and you had to turn it back and walk away. However, it looks like you still have not healed from that situation. Okay, you've tried to move on, you've tried to put it behind you completely, but it's still on your mind or in your heart. And I feel like that's what this is about. Do you go back to see how you feel about it, to see if there's anything there still, to see if you can recoup anything, or to see if you're fully done with it and you can move on. So I feel like that's the decision here. Crowning you, we have the Chariot. So this is your energy, Cancer. And again, it just confirms with the Emperor as the challenge. It's up to you. You have to take control. You have to take the reins. You have to take initiative to go for this, okay? And if this is not in a love situation, listen, I'm reading the energy, but it can play out a number of different ways. Have wanted to increase your finances or stabilize your finances, but it's just not been happening. And you've always had one foot in the past and one foot in the present. That is what that is, okay? In the near future, we do have the Devil. So with the Devil, this can be going back to something that was toxic. And we're going to clarify and see if it potentially still is toxic for you. This could also be the energy of Capricorn you're dealing with. This could also be, if it's not talking about vices and bad habits and toxic people in relationships, this could just be a full-on dedication to creating stability for yourself, okay? Because the Devil energy doesn't always mean, cheating and addictions and whatever. Yes, it can. However, it just means when we go overboard in one direction. So when we completely focus on one thing to the detriment of others potentially, yeah? Other things, not other people, hopefully. So this could be where, because you have very stubborn energy, the Chariot, the Emperor, the Devil. This is very stubborn energy. So if you have been holding on to something, I feel like that's what is now shifting, or that's what you're continuing to push forward. Or this is where you make up your mind and then you stubbornly follow through. In the position representing you, we do have the Tower. So again, with the Tower, it's almost like you're tired of not knowing, you're tired of being stuck, you're tired of restrictions, you're tired, you just want new energy. And this is Mars energy as well. So it's the same as the Emperor. This is where everything that has happened and the stagnation and the fact that you've been searching and searching and searching and you haven't been able to find what you were searching for is got you to the point of, I'm just tired of this. I want to move on. I don't want to move forward with this. I want to know what's what. I don't care about anything else. At least I'll know, so that's the energy that you're in. Now look, in your environment, we do have Awakening, and this is the Judgment card in this deck. So for some of you, I do feel like this is about a reconciliation. Yes, it can be in a love sense, but it could also be with a family member, particularly father figure, or you're the father figure potentially. You could be, thinking of traveling and reuniting with family, people you haven't seen or haven't spoken to in a while. Or, of course, this could be a reconciliation and a resurrection when it comes to love. And that's what's coming up in your environment, okay? In your hopes and fears, we do have the 10 of emotions, so the 10 of cups. In your hopes and fears, you hope to recapture what the 10 of pentacles was, what the 10 of materials was. You hope to recapture the happiness within that relationship, the happiness within the family, the happiness within the marriage, the happiness and contentment when it comes to your job or your business, okay, whatever the case may be. You hope to be able to recapture just that part of it, and you hope you've moved on from what was toxic, or you hope that you can fix or overcome what was not working, okay? But you're focused more on what you want this to be rather than what you're afraid of it being, if that makes sense, okay? And it's almost like with all this Mars energy and this stubbornness energy, you hope that your willpower will be sufficient to put this forward, to push this through out of stagnation, okay? If that makes sense. In the outcome, we do have the 8 of inspiration. The 8 of inspiration it is progress, is things moving quickly. It can be communication back and forth. It can be just things moving forward in the direction that you want them to. And it's happening fast, okay? So you're going from complete stagnation and with the 8 of cups, searching and feeling lost, to pushing through. That's what this is, okay? And it's good, it's positive, it's what you want. It's what you want, okay? But again, you're reminded the way to get there, you have to take the reins. You have to make it happen. It's up to you. No one else will do this for you. Okay? Nothing and no one from your external life is going to do this for you. It has to be you. It has to come from you. And I feel like you've been procrastinating with that because you've known that for a while. This is the time when it's like, okay, it's make or break time. Either let this go completely and move on, which you've been trying to do and it's not been working, or do something about it. Okay? That's what this is. And listen, if it's not happening with love, if it's not whatever and wherever this is happening, the energy still applies. It has to be up to you. Okay? If you want that stability and you know that you have ideas that are valuable, start that business. Start it. You can have 2 separate strands of income if that's what you want until you focus on the one. But with the Emperor, the Chariot there, it is the entrepreneur energy. Okay? So you can start that business. You have to get going though. If you wanted to change your job, advance your career, make more money, whatever the case may be, it's time to stop waiting on other people or stop waiting to see what happens or stop waiting for the right time. This is the right time. This is your confirmation. You need to get going with it, okay? And you can have this dream come true with the star. Yeah, look, Knight of Wands, confirmation. You just have to get going. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be completely figured out. That's not what this is. You just have to get going. You have to take that first step, okay? And the way to move things forward with whatever it is that you're trying to is your willpower, confidence, and determination on your part, okay? Not backing down. Oh, boy. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to run them over with my chair. Okay. I think that's all. Okay. Yeah, look, the challenge, the Emperor and the 5 of Cups. You've been in this lost energy and waiting for that new beginning. Sorry, 2 behind you, 2 of Cups behind you, and thinking about it. You've been trying to turn your back on it, but it's still there. It hasn't gone anywhere. And everything else that you have been trying has not been working. So for some of you, this is about going back to what made you happy or who made you happy. And it's like, I want to revive that, recapture that, and make it better. Okay, and that could be a job, an old way of doing things. I'm just checking there's no more cards on the floor. A person, okay, whatever this is, you want to go back to what made you happy. Because you haven't found anything better, and you haven't been able to move on either. Charlie's in the room. Right, 8 of emotions in the past. What's that about? The Emperor in the past. You made a decision in the past to walk away, to be done with something, and you thought it was done. You genuinely did. And the Emperor showing up in your challenge with the 5 of Cups is like you're almost like you want to change your mind about that decision. Okay? You want to change your mind about that decision. You feel like you made the wrong choice. But listen, there's always time to fix it. You know what I mean? And that's what this is for you. In the foundation with the 10 of materials, we have the Strength card. You did, either you ended or someone else ended, but the situation that ended, that you feel was lost and you haven't been able to replace, was something that was solid. And it was something that at one time you saw as your happily ever after, whether it's with love or your career or your business or whatever. And it was strong, but I also feel like there were potentially control issues or stubbornness and too much butting heads in that situation, okay? And it might also been a situation where everyone looked to you. You had to keep it together. You had to fix things. You had to whatever, you know what I mean? And it was too much on you. It was too much on you. With the Chariot crowning you, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look, if you want this Ace of Pentacles, you have to go get it for yourself. Okay? I also feel like, because it's interesting, you have the 2 materials, so a choice about 2 pentacles. Yeah, which pentacles to go with. Sorry. And you've already known. This is in your mind, okay? This is what's on your mind. You've already know what pentacle you wanted. You've already known what you wanted to invest in and what new beginning you wanted wanted to have, okay? And that's your confirmation again. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, see, I feel like you've been running through scenarios in your mind, but you haven't spoken about it or done anything about it. And it's been blocking your throat chakra and your heart chakra as well. And also here, your root chakra. It has to do with your stability. Listen, yes, this can be new business and you're completely focused on it, home-based business and you're completely focused on it. And it's nice and easy wins the race with this, okay? But this can also be starting to work on a home situation or a relationship, starting to invest in it. You want to move it forward and you don't want to rush it. You want to do it properly. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is there. You want to go test the waters, see where it's at, and then see how you can progress it, how you can move it forward in a healthy way, because you want stability with that Four of Wands. You want that stability. And if this is about a new job you're going for, or the promotion you're asking for, the raise you're asking for, whatever the case may be, or your own business, this just means you're focused on that. You have a plan, you have a strategy. It is coming in with the Four of Wands, okay? The job, the promotion, the new home potentially, or your business is coming together. And you're really focused on that because you want to do it properly. You don't want to end up in the devil energy again. You want to do it properly. You want to do it in a healthy way that you can sustain, I hear, okay? There's still a lot of passion here for this thing or person. But again, you're trying to make sure it's stable. In the position representing you, we do have the Tower. With the Tower, we have the King of Cups, and that is you, isn't it? You want to get back to yourself. I feel like for the longest time, you have been feeling lost or confused or not like yourself. You want to get back to yourself. You want to get back to being happy within yourself. You want to get back to being in control of what you want to have, what you want to see happen, how you want things to go. You know what I mean? Or again, this could be another water sign you're dealing with that you still have a lot of emotion and passion for. The King of Cups is also a very good businessman. Yeah, a very savvy businessman. So with the Tower and the King of Cups, it's like you're finally shedding a skin that you've outgrown, but you've been trying to hold on to, okay? With Judgment or Awakening, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, this is a person on your mind. Maybe an earth sign, water sign, doesn't matter what sign. This is the person on your mind. Yeah, you want a reconciliation with this person. They have earth in their chart. Doesn't matter the sign of this person. This is someone who gave you stability at a time, who maybe you have a family with. This is someone you saw yourself with in the long run. You could build a home and a future with this person. And if it's not with love, this is that long-term plan, that long-term stability that you saw for yourself. It could be where you might have tried to start a business in the past and it didn't work. And now it's like, okay, I want to try that again and be the entrepreneur, okay? But it is second chance, a second chance at a future you saw for yourself that was stable and happy. With the 10 of emotions or the 10 of cups in your hopes and fears, we have two cards. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles again. You hope you are making the right choice. You hope the other person will invest in this as much as you will. You hope to be part of the team again, or you hope to have your partner back, your partner in crime, or whatever you want to call it, to find that balance again, because you've been feeling very out of balance. And this is hoping you're making the right choice now. With the 8 of Inspiration in the outcome, we have the Page of Swords, and also, I wanted to pull another one, the Queen of Wands. And we have the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you have great things coming, great news coming with the Page of Swords there as well. Rekindled passion, rekindled romance, rekindled relationships. setting up that business and seeing it fast, okay, with that Queen of Wands. Getting that manager role, or that hi, the Beats BJ by J, the Beats by J. Sorry, I do give personal readings. All the information is going to be in the description. I don't know if you can see the description at this point. But yeah, it's you back on top, you in charge. A lot of messages, a lot of passion. Okay, also great news in terms of business and great news in terms of career. This is recognition, this is invitations, and people asking for support, people giving you excellent feedback. There's a level of popularity and fame to this, okay, with the Star card as well. And it's a start. Listen, it's a start. There's a lot of communication. So especially if you're rekindling a relationship, whether it's romantic or with a family member, friend, whatever, there's a lot of communication, and that's a good thing. That's a healthy thing, because you're not just jumping back into it, picking up where you left off and pretending nothing happened. There's a lot of communication back and forth, okay? There is still passion there. There's still emotion there. And through communication, honest with the Page of Swords, yeah, you will move this forward, okay? And again, if this is about business or work or anything else, you got great news, great feedback, more orders coming in, more clients coming in, popularity and exposure, okay? So Cancer, what kind of month are you going to have? You know, it's completely up to you. This is all possible, but it has to come from you. You have to take the reins. You have to call the shots. You have to reach out. You have to ask for, apply for, whatever the case may be, okay? But you could have everything you're envisioning. It's possible. It's within your reach. You could absolutely have it. You just have to go for it and then keep going for it, okay? Be stubborn about it. Don't back down. Don't give up, okay? So I hope that makes sense, Cancer, and I hope that it helps. Let me know how this applies, what's going on with you. Again, I hope this helps if you've been dealing with these energies. Personal readings are on my website, advice2thinktwice.com, the services page, and all the information about anything else, I don't know, is going to be in the description box. If you have any questions beyond that, just let me know, okay? But have a fantastic month. Just report back what's going on, because I'm curious, because this is amazing, okay? And watch for the signs, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.